Level Up Protocol. I am Trilla D. Welcome to my channel where I promote everyone to be your best self. By the way, I live stream Sundays at 1 p.m. majority of the time. Come through, chop it up with me, and let's talk. So today's episode is on meditation. It's been a long time coming. I know I've been saying I would do this episode for a while, but I wasn't meditating myself at all. So I felt kind of weird doing a video talking about, promoting, and telling people to meditate if I didn't do it myself. So I've been lately doing it 5 minutes a day, sometimes 10 minutes a day. Usually before I go to sleep. I'm going to start doing it in the morning too. And I have to say, since I quit weed, I've already been sleeping like a baby. Since I've been meditating before sleep now, I'm sleeping even more like a baby. And there's no bad or negative dreams too. I'll still dream all the time, but they're good dreams. And I just sleep amazing. Like, it's a complete difference. I can't even explain it in words. So what is meditation? Meditation is just calming your mind and clearing your mind in a way, shape, or speaking. Because I mean, nowadays there's so much things barraging our brain. You know what I mean? You have social media where you're seeing like 150 videos in a quick 2-minute span. Then you've got tons of commercials and you've got ads showing up, and just all this information and stuff is being fed into our brain and our subconscious mind all day, that it could get overwhelming. You know, people can get anxiety, or just you can get exhausted with all this stuff, you know, get burnt out. And that's where meditation comes into play. So meditation is proven to help relieve stress, help your concentration, and it could even help with anxiety and depression and things like that. And there's scientific studies, I'll try to find the links and show, that it increases the gray matter in your brain, which is what helps you make decisions, and it helps with your discipline and stuff like that. So all in all, there's really no reason to not at least try it out for a while and see how it works for you. Now, I've seen a lot of different videos that kind of, you know, maybe overcomplicate it or make it seem like something a lot more complex than it really needs to be. From my understanding, and some videos I've seen from some Buddhist monks who are probably the best at meditation, is it's basically the process of thoughts coming into your head, and you learn how to acknowledge that thought and then disregard it, right? Because when you're meditating, you have to clear your mind, right? And I mean, there's no way we can just turn our brain off and clear our mind. So I know for me, at least when I'm meditating, there's thoughts that are popping into my head, and I'm getting better at discarding these thoughts and just, you know, clearing the canvas. And I notice it translates into life. Like, say something happens that kind of aggravates me, a situation, I'm getting better at processing that anger and dismissing it, instead of, you know, just letting it consume me or stay on my mind. So this is how you meditate. I'll tell you guys how to do it. This is my advice on it, and my take on it is you just really focus on your breathing. So set a timer on your phone for, say, 5 minutes. 2 minutes is too short, to be honest. Over 5 minutes can feel like a lot. Like, people will say start with 10 minutes, but meditation is a thing that when you first start off, it's really hard to do, to be honest. But it gets easier, and it gets easier and easier as time goes on. The more days you do it consistently back to back, it's gonna become easier. So start with 5 minutes, set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes, sit in an upright position, make sure your posture is good, right? Don't be like crouched over. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm laying in my bed, but I wouldn't really suggest that. I suggest you sit upright, set your timer, and then just breathe. Take deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just focus on your breaths. Focus on the timing of it, the sensation of the breaths, holding your breath, you know what I mean? Just really focus on that. And obviously your phone is on silent, no music is playing or nothing like that. You're in complete silence. And you're going to start to notice in the first minutes of it, your brain is going to get bombarded with thoughts. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do my laundry. Oh, I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my phone bill. Oh, I'm supposed to call this person back. Oh, I want to talk to this girl. Oh, I want to read this book. I got to go. Like, all these thoughts will just be barraging your brain, and you have to just dismiss them. Acknowledge the thought of what it is, and then just dismiss it. Focus on your breath and focus on clearing your mind. And you'll notice as a few minutes pass by, things will start to calm down a little bit. It'll be a battle at the beginning, but then it will feel a little bit better towards the end. And just continue this process. Just, focus on your breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth for the whole time until you hear the timer go off, and then just go about your life. And you'll instantly notice a difference. As soon as you finish, you will feel more light in like the shoulders, and just, around your head. You will feel calmer than before you started for sure. And for me, at least, it just gives me this edge towards the day. Like if I do it in the morning or the daytime, it just makes me like a little bit more observant and more in the moment and connected with what's happening around me. And I guess like more reactive in a good way. Instead of letting situations make me feel a type of way, I make situations feel a certain type of way. You know, if something happens to me, I process it and I think about it, and then I feel however I want to feel, really. You should be closing your eyes too, by the way, when you're doing this. At least I think so. I think that when your eyes are closed, it really helps you focus and just really focus on the breaths. I'll say that again. That's really the key to kind of staying in tune with what's happening in the moment. Now, with more and more practice, you'll notice that this gets easier and you get better at it. So you can up that 5 minutes to 10 minutes. I'm doing 5 minutes and I'm about to up it to 10 minutes because I'm really noticing the benefits of it. For me personally, I feel like I get better workouts on if I meditate at some point before it. I feel like my conversations with people go better. Like I mentioned earlier, my sleep is just like, this is the number one thing I suggest to people who have any type of sleeping issues. I mean, mind you, that's a topic in itself because I think I've mentioned this, but there's a girl I used to talk to who said she had sleeping problems and she would drink like 5 coffees in a day. So you're drinking 5 coffees in a day and getting all hopped up off caffeine. Of course, you're not going to be able to sleep at the end of the night. So, you know, caffeine and different types of things you eat can affect your sleep, a lot of sugars and stuff like that. And eating too close to before going to sleep can affect it. But for me, at least, when I meditate, I have the most soundest sleep and I wake up in just recharged and ready to go. Not that I don't anyways, because since I've quit weed in general and I don't really eat 2 hours before going to sleep, I've just been sleeping like a baby. But this is the number one thing I would suggest to people, especially in the quitting weed process when people have a lot of bad dreams. And I don't really know what the reason for this is. My take on it is it's our subconscious mind just purging a lot of this negativity that the weed has allowed it to stay hidden in our subconscious mind. That's my personal take on it. There's no data to back that up, but that's how I feel at least. And I know for me, in those times when I was going through my withdrawal situation, detoxing, meditation really helped my dreams to clear up. It really like removed some of these thoughts that were in the nooks and crannies of my minds, I guess you could say. That's my take on it. Like I said, I don't know if that's how other people feel or if other people will relate to it, but all in all stages of life, meditation is something that will help you and benefit you guys. So that's it for this one. Just a quick video talking about meditation, how to do it and what the benefits are and how I do it and how it's affected me. And I will be increasing my amounts. I'm going to try to do 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night every day. And I'll keep you guys updated on this. And that's it for this one. I am Trilla D. This is Level Up Protocol. Be your best self and control your mind. Don't let your mind control you.